Hi, Daniel Hayes here, video blog number 75. Back at work after a break. Always better to have a break than a breakdown, I say. I'm the sort of guy, I've had many breakdowns, but I just push through them. Today I'm going to talk about when staff leave you unexpectedly. It's happened to me a number of times, and it happens to principals, I would say, a lot. People move on to greener pastures, or so they may think. And, how do you deal with that? I'm a giving sort of a principal. I'm quite generous. I've paid for a lot of things for my guys, and I think especially, moving from a franchise to an independent, you want to keep your staff, so I've probably at times tended to overcompensate. But what do you do when people leave? And I just want to say this, and I'm very human, and I'm a human being, and I'm an emotional human being. I don't have sit-down interviews and exit interviews. I just cut them off and they're gone and that's it. And some people say to me, well, you should leave the door open, maybe they'll come back to you at a different time. And I don't want them to come back to me at a different time. There's lots of other people out there that can work within my business. It's always difficult to deal with. It does hurt, because I think if you care about your business, you do give yourself to people. I think the best leaders are giving, and I think that they give a bit of themselves to someone. You get to know staff, you get to know their families, you get to like them, but what I've always got to remember is that as the principal, I am just an employer for that person. So, another one bites the dust. Didn't see it coming. And that's the job. That's the game I'm in. And, I'm not that good that everyone that works for me is going to stay here and retire. My ego says that they will, but my ego's been smashed apart the last 18 months in that regard. So, I just do the best I can do. I just want to close on saying this. Great having a break. Holidays in real estate, really important. I don't think people take enough. I think people underestimate how emotionally draining it is being a real estate agent. I mean, we're always waiting. We're waiting to hear, did we get the listing? We're waiting to hear about the deal. We're waiting for the offer. We're always waiting, and a lot of our lives we're in this constant state of anxiety. And that is stressful. That really is what we get paid for, is to manage that stress. And people say to me, Danny, you seem very stressed and you're fairly tense, and of course I am. People that run businesses or earn good money don't have relaxed jobs. It's not like they're sitting on their desk and playing with the Rubik's Cube. I mean, it's intense. This is a very strategic game, real estate, and what's on offer is, we have to fight for our income. It's not like we look at the clock and go, oh, it's 5 o'clock, I'm knocking off and going home. We might have a deal to put together, we're waiting for an offer, the offer doesn't come through, we've got to follow up the buyer. Do we ring them, do we wait a bit, do we don't want to seem too eager? It's all thinking, it's all head games, it's all strategy, and it's planning. And, for me, that never stops. And so it's important to have a break to reconnect with the family. Because, the reality is this, at the end of the day, when I'm lying on my deathbed, hopefully my kids aren't going to say, well done, Dad, you won Employee of the Month, or you were the best agent in the state in 1999. Hopefully they're going to say, Dad, you were a great role model, and you've shaped us to who we are today. Because that's the important stuff. The rest is just filling in time, and until we die. That's the way I see it. And my favourite saying is that none of us, absolutely none of us, are getting out of this thing alive. We all end up dead. So you've just got to live each day as though it was your last. And that's my motto for living. That's my motto for life. And I just hope today it isn't my last day, because there's still lots of living to do. That's the blog for today.